Hey guys, what is up? TheNeoCubest here. Welcome to Let's Play Minecraft episode number 7. Alright, so in this episode I plan on exploring. I want to try to find a few bees because our farm is working quite well. You know, it's in a greenhouse, you know, getting a little bit of heat in here. I may add a few campfires just to like simulate actually heating this area up. But yeah, it's going to be a super fun episode. We're going to explore this new 1.15.1 world. It should be a lot of fun, so stick around for the entire episode. What I'm going to do now is just sort of get some food prepared because I don't want to be stuck out there with no food. That would not be the best situation possible. So I'm just going to place these seeds kind of haphazardly because we still don't have enough to fill it up completely. But it will be quite an achievement once we get to the point where we can actually fill this bad boy up. And we'll have a pretty good renewable source of food. We can just keep on growing it. I do plan on building more greenhouses, maybe in different styles. I want to try to do like a multi-layered one, something like that. That was only 31 wheat, so 10 pieces of bread. But we'll make do with what we have because we really don't have that much food. We're good on tooling, I think. I may make a better sword and stuff. But yes, let's go back to the house. Let's start doing a little bit of planning. May cook up this raw rabbit, rip rabbit. It fell down when we were building the paths. But if you missed the previous episode, definitely go and check them out. Episode 6, sorry, was a really good one. Also finished the house, finally. I know, it's been a long time. Why did I just try to sleep? There's something wrong with me. Okay, first of all, let's put up all stone materials. So stone goes into here. Dirt goes into the one right below it. And then our rare stuff is going to go into here. Let's start smelting up this rabbit. And I think that's really all we're going to need. Is there any coal in any of these? Yeah. We also have a little bit of excess glass, but that's okay. I'd like to find a desert too, ideally. That would be really nice just because I really, really need a lot of glass for these greenhouses. A lot more than I had anticipated. So it's good that we have it. You know, a little bit of extra, but we're definitely going to need more. Alright, so one thing I am going to do, I have my inventory pretty much cleaned. I don't think we're going to need any other tools. Our armor is perfectly good. We only have 13 minutes left on the Bad Omen, which is also a good thing. But the center of my room is kind of a little bit dark. Do I have any oak wood fence in here? Yes, I do. I don't know where the exact center is, but I assume it's like somewhere around like right here, I think. It's like, what? No. Actually, you know what? No, it's going to be like right there. Okay. And I just wanted to get the center of this bad boy built so that we could hang a few lanterns down here. They don't hang too low to where they're uncomfortable, but there's nothing in the middle of the room. It's kind of where I want to put the enchanting table. I don't really know. We'll make the house look better in the future, but that's really not a priority for this episode. Again, this episode's going to be exploration. So let's grab that one raw rabbit. It's not going to be enough to survive on for very long. I think we'll be okay. A good thing to bring is a little bit of wood. Honestly, just a crafting table, maybe some sticks. And we have 49 torches, so let's see how far along in the day we are. Okay, so I'm going to wait off camera for the day to end, and then I'll sleep, and then in the morning, we'll start traveling, hopefully to find some bees. Alright, let's get to exploring. So the first thing I want to do is mark down the coordinates, so 437, 645. So we're just going to do 437 and then 645, and then just do one confirmation, 437, 645. Okay, perfect. I just want to store the coordinates for the, the journey back home. Wouldn't be great if I lost those coordinates, but it also wouldn't be the end of the world. I think I'm just going to travel off in this direction, just straight back this way. I know a good majority of it is going to be spruce forest, but the fun thing about that is it's really easy to parkour in. So let me get on top of one of these trees, and I'll show you what I'm all about. So when I used to play on servers as a kid, I would run around on just random things and talk to people on Skype. I don't know if anyone can relate to that, but like I would just like parkour along things and, maybe get hurt a little bit in the process. But I'd basically just be talking to people for hours, just parkouring around. I don't think there's a way to get through there. Okay. We're not going to focus on the fancy jumps. We're going to focus on trying to find a beehive. I think that's what I need to be finding here. Again, I really don't know much about bees. So you know what? It's okay. I have episode 2 uploaded now as I'm recording, the 7th episode. I have the second one uploaded. So I've been extremely motivated to record this just because it's been doing really well. And I'm actually enjoying it a lot now that I've sort of added goals for myself to do. I think the original Let's Play didn't last as long because I kind of rushed things, I think, a little bit. I don't know. But either way, this one's going a lot better. So far, it just looks like more and more spruce forest. And just a little FYI, this episode might be a little bit longer than the other episodes, maybe like an hour or an hour and a half, because I'm just going to be exploring. So if that's something you're interested in watching, good for you. You can always skip around and see the stuff I find. I don't know how long and how far I can really go with this much food, but I guess we'll find out together, because this bread isn't going to last too long. So let's hope we find a village of some sort, because if we do, well, that would be really good for us. You know, we can get those hay bales off the ground, we can make a bunch of bread, and pretty much be set for the journey. But yeah, thus far it just looks like a big snowy wasteland. One thing I will do is, since we're exploring, I think I can handle 18 chunks just fine. I'll let it render a little bit. If I notice that it starts to dip down below a certain frame rate, it should be okay. But like right now, it's doing okay. It's at like 55 instead of 60. Maybe that's bearable. I don't know. We'll see as it loads how it starts to look. Yeah, it's not really stable. We'll just put it back down to 12. I'm sorry to bother you guys with all that mumbo jumbo you don't want to see. I wish I was playing with Mumbo Jumbo. He could help me build some cool redstone stuff, but if I try to build... Ooh, what's that? If I try to build redstone, it's going to end up, like, very bad. This looks really cool. Let's go check that out. Looks like a big little area, or a big little area, yeah. And totally not an oxymoron, but we could build a little base back there maybe eventually. Maybe I'll have a railroad go in this direction. I don't know. We have to see how big this snow biome is first, because I don't want to make a railroad to nothing. But if we could maybe find something along this path behind our house, that would be good. That's a nice little structure there. There's a lot of snow. I didn't do large biomes. I just did normal generation, but for some reason this biome is massive. And I've noticed that in a lot of new Minecraft worlds, like on the newer versions, some of the biomes are just super big, like almost too big. And I kind of get it, I guess, a little bit. And I'm going to collect these roses. I'm not 100% certain if that's like something I need, but if I have bees and stuff, I feel like that's helpful to have flowers for them to pollinate. So I don't think it can hurt, because there's not a whole lot of flowers near my house. I guess there's some there because it has a little covering on it. Let's see, how many blocks have we traveled? Like 1,000 or so far. So I'll travel as long as it takes to find another biome, as long as we don't travel over 5,000 blocks. And in that case, I'll turn around and we'll go back. What's that? Polar bear? We don't need that in our life. I really don't want to run through the forest again, but it's okay. If I could run along the ice, I think that's more efficient and also a little bit quicker. Potentially. I don't know. Let's find out. Definitely a lot quicker. It is like a super highway. There we go. That's nice. But it's not too big. So we can't get used to this really nice speed just yet. I wish there was a speed enchant for like boots so that you could make them run faster. It might be a little bit overpowered, maybe. But I am going to kill these guys because they're super far away, so I'm not going to end up farming them or anything. I'm only killing them for the mutton. So 2 mutton is okay, I guess. But I don't really need... Ooh, there's some beef up there. That's what I'm looking for, is food. That's the only reason I can't stay out super long, is just because of my low food supply. But along the way, if I hunt and gather a little bit, I think we should be good. There we go. So we can make leather armor now. Thank God. I was really worried about my leather armor there. Can you give me 3? Let's see. I have 5. And you give me... Okay, you gave me 2. That's pretty good. It could have been better there, man. You could have provided a little bit more for us, but I'm still happy with 2 beef. I'll take what I can get. I really hope the next biome is an oak forest. But you know, I really don't know what it's gonna be. It's really just up to the game at this point. It's starting to look less snowy, but I think is this a river biome? Yeah. So I think that's why it's less snowy right there. But there's a lot of snowberries over there. I think this is the forest that doesn't have snow, maybe? But it has those snow bushes? I don't know. I don't know what biome that is. It could just be because there's trees everywhere. Okay, so this looks like a good biome change right here. What biome it is, I'm not sure. Maybe extreme hills? I don't know. We'll find out pretty soon. What biome is this? Still says river. Well, you're not wrong for right now, but let's get up here. Mountains. Okay. So I don't really know what biome that is, if there's villages in it. Look, there's like 1 block way over there if you can't see it. It's like just standing right in the middle of the screen, just sitting there. I don't think the terrain loaded in all the way, because that's weird for just a block to be there. Yeah, so just a few mountains in the middle of a Did it feel... What are these? I feel like I know what these are. Are these alpacas? I didn't even know they spawned in the game. I thought they were only with the traders. Do they give you meat? No, just leather. Maybe that one just didn't give me any. No, I don't think they give you anything. Well, I'm not going to kill those guys then. I will kill the sheep because they have meat. I know, I really don't want to be killing these animals, but I have to. It's for my survival. And I will use all their animal parts for good. Let's go in here and let's make a little temporary base because, well, it's not going to be night actually very soon. But we can start smelting a few things in here. So we'll make a little temporary shelter, a little hut of sorts. It doesn't need to be extravagant, doesn't need to be big, but it just needs to, you know, be a little place for us to survive for just a little bit here. So we'll make 2 furnaces, and we will get beef and then mutton. Oh, I don't have anything to smelt with. Okay, well, we'll go over here, gather this tree and these cows, and then we'll come back to our little hut and start smelting stuff up. That looks like extreme hills over there. I think potentially over in that direction because that's a very large mountain. Again, I'm not sure. No, I thought I saw some oak forest over there maybe, but I don't think so. All right, well, let's gather a little bit of wood. We're not going to make charcoal, but we can just use planks because we don't have that much stuff anyways. I am going to leave it as a floating tree. And I was right. Look, there's just one snow block just floating up there. It's kind of funny how generation works in this game. Let's see. How much wood can we get from this? A good bit, it looks like. I'm kind of sad to leave the tree like this. Normally, I would never do that in a million years. But we'll probably never see this area in the world again. I don't think I'll build any sort of railway over here just because it's so far and the biome doesn't really change to anything super good. I'm going to keep going. We've traveled about 2,000 blocks, maybe a little bit less so far. So we still got a ways to go before I'm going to consider it a bust, and we'll just go back. But, oh, what was that? What was that noise, dude? You went like, okay, well, I'm going to wait for the meat to smelt, and it looks like we're going to have to wait through the night. Actually, no, we can make a bed. Ooh. If I save a little bit of wood, there we go. All right, well, let's make a bed, and then we can sleep in here. We'll build a little area for a bed. Why not? Might as well make the base look a decent bit good. We just need 6 of these, and then we can make a what? What are you trying to make there, dude? All right, we'll put that there, and then you know what? We're not going to use the wool for anything, so we'll just make it look, I don't know, modern, I guess. I don't think so. I definitely want to have a modern area in my world, only because I've never really done a survival modern area. I feel like that's kind of rare to see, like a survival world with modern builds in it, because concrete, I don't know how to get it. I don't think it's too hard to get, but I think that, you know, it's definitely easier to build with like oak wood or something as opposed to like making a modern base. Obviously, that's not really modern. I'm just kind of joking. But I would like to have a modern area in my world, like a modern town or a city or something at some point. Oh, man, I set my respawn point here. Okay, well, I'll meet you guys back in the morning. Hopefully, everything's smelted, too. All right, everything should be smelted up quite nicely as we wake up. There we go. We'll grab the excess wood. We'll keep that on us. I'm going to leave the furnaces in here. I'm not going to leave the bed, though. I mined out the area a little bit more because I got kind of bored. But we have a good stack of food now. That'll definitely last us for this trip. So let's continue on with our journey and see what else this beautiful big world has to offer. It is infinite, so granted, if I run in this direction for long enough, I will encounter something else. But my patience, you know, is only human, so there's only so much of it. And it looks like we go right back to snow or tundra or something. I think this might be tundra. Let's see. Snowy tundra. Okay. Well, it has a little superhighway, so we'll go ahead and travel on that. That makes it a lot more fun to travel on these rivers. And plus, biome boundaries are on rivers, I think. So if we travel this river long enough, we're bound to eventually find... Oh, there we go. Our first village. That's actually super nice. I know, kitty, I'm talking to my Who-Man machine right now. But maybe in a bit we'll play with the mouse. How about that? Cats are crazy. They're always meowing. They want your attention. If you're doing anything but paying attention to them, you're doing something bad. Okay. So our first village, I may take a few screenshots of this, so I'll have to go into creative just so I have a good thumbnail. Because I haven't really seen anything else better than this. We'll go ahead. Was there a lot of... Oh, you guys are cool looking. I've never seen this variant of villager before. These like sort of snowy guys. You don't like me? Oh, you don't have a job, do you? So you can't trade with me even if you wanted to. Is this even a... See, instead of hay, they have just ice blocks sitting around. There's no hay blocks here. That looks like the... I don't remember the fletching board thingy. So this is not a huge village at all. They have an iron golem, which is good, I guess. Do you guys have jobs? No, no job. Okay, go home. Go home. Yep, you gotta go home. You gotta go home, guys. Oh, thank God I ran out of Bad Omen. I was gonna say, man, I may have just really messed these guys up. Because if I didn't have Bad Omen disappear, then that wouldn't have been great. Yeah, so there doesn't look to be anything in here, like literally at all. Yeah, we got to loot nothing. But hey, at least we can say we found a village, I guess. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing in here. Huh. The houses look cool, though. I like how they have a little bit of texture to the roof. What plant is here? Potatoes. We don't actually have any potatoes, guys, so I'm going to take a few. Just for sampling. Just for sampling. What do you have for trade? 20 wheat is 1 emerald. That's actually a pretty good trade. Okay, well, I'm going to take some screenshots. I'll be right back. All right, well, I got some good screenshots, which is all I did in creative mode. It's better to get angles to fly around. And I mean, I guess it's kind of cheating if you want to consider. I don't know. I just use it for thumbnails. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna continue to do it. All right. Well, we're just gonna keep on heading this direction. We're gonna stick to it. I don't know, like honestly, what else is this way? I mean, surely this biome's gonna end pretty soon, because this is way too much snow. I mean, it's I guess it's like a snowy wonderland. So, if it was closer to Christmas, if Christmas hadn't just passed, I would have been much more happy about this because we don't get any snow here in Oklahoma. But you know what? It's okay. We're just going to make the entire episode traveling in this direction. I'm not going to like turn around, walk all the way back for like 30 minutes and then film more going the other way. Some people would, but that's like, I don't know. It's like, I mean, I guess if you're treating it like a job and you got to do something you don't want to do, I don't want to do that. And I'm not going to film something I don't want to do. I'd be happy with ocean at this point, guys. Anything but any snow biome, and I will be a happy dude. Actually, you know what? There's some stipulations here. It can't be jungle, because I don't think there's beehives in jungles. If there is, then I'm a moron, and I should just go back home and just, you know, use the giant jungle biome I have right next to my house, and you know, maybe get some stuff from there. But I think they're in forests or flower forests. And I doubt they're in flower forests because I've only found 1 or 2 of those naturally. So I really doubt they're there, but you never know. There's a lot of sugarcane sitting here. It looks like it tried to spawn a good bit. And it broke. So there's 15 more sugarcane. Not a bad find. And I'm just going to keep traveling on these rivers as long as they head in the general direction. See, now I don't know where the river went. I guess it ended right here or something. I didn't really think rivers ended, but no, see, it goes around back over there. But I'm not trying to go that way. It's also going to be night fairly soon, but we have a bed, so that's okay. Interesting landscape here. Is it more snow over the horizon? Yep. Of course it is. We could risk it. You gotta risk it all. If you want the big prizes, you gotta risk it all. So jump off big mountains, you know, MLG jumps. I remember I have messed up doing that so many times. I'm sure we all have. It's kind of fun to do. It's more fun to do when you're recording. You know, you're kind of trying to low key show off, like, yeah, look how good I am in Minecraft. I can jump into a pile of water. And when you fail, it's all the more funny because it's like, oh no, there's no way I can walk 3,000 blocks away and go get all that stuff. But yeah, we got pumpkins now, which is, you know, a good thing. It's not bad. It's not that good. But pumpkins are good for decoration, I suppose. I mean, that's really all I'd ever use them for. They don't have a use besides maybe in the end you can stick them on your head, and then the Enderman won't come to you when you look at them. But I don't know. I never really used them for that. It was a cool feature, I guess, but I never really had trouble in the end with things attacking my player. Okay, so this is non-snowy tundra, right? Well, what is this biome called? It's called Taiga Mountains, right? Yeah, this is Taiga Mountains. Well, it's not snow, so I guess I technically can't be upset. It's not snow, but it's not what I'm looking for. Unless you start hearing a buzz noise. In which case, I'll be a very happy camper. These big wood trees, I wish they would grow in the normal biome, but I don't think they will. I don't think they're a different sapling type. I think they're just bigger trees. But hey, it's a new biome. Either way. We had one of these near our original house. They're kind of nasty looking a little bit. It looks kind of like poop grass. What's that noise? It looks kind of like poop grass, I'd say. It almost sounded like a bee. No, it's a fox. What does the fox say? No one will ever know. Hopefully this biome doesn't go on forever. What forest is this? Or not forest, what biome? Giant spruce taiga. So someone told me this is actually one of the most rare biomes in the game. I mean, it's not as rare as like a mushroom forest, but it's pretty dang rare. So, I mean, props to us for finding this, I guess. But we didn't find what we're looking for. Maybe there will be a beehive somewhere in here. It's going to be a traveling adventure. Episode 7. For some reason, it's just going to be exceptionally long. But that's okay. I mean, it really doesn't matter. You can always skip through it if you're, getting bored or whatever. But we're going to have to set up a little temporary camp here. Okay. Well, you know what? We can mine a few spruce trees and get a little temporary camp set up. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. But it would be nice to get some spruce wood. But I don't want to mine this whole tree, but I mean, we could make our house at the top of this tree. Maybe. How much further up is it? Nah, I'm good. Well, we got a little bit of wood. So let's take this. We'll make a little temporary hut of sorts. Again, it's not going to be anything crazy. But we definitely want to have some sort of shelter. Just because otherwise it's going to be kind of dangerous. Totally wasted all my wood doing this too. But you know what? It's a tent. So it's not going to be anything fancy. We'll put some blocks over like this. And then do the same on this side. I know it's dark, so watch this. Voila. Voila. Alright, let's sleep before any creepy crawlies spawn. Would not be the best. But hey, if we ever find this in the future, at least we have the memory of, we made it all the way to this point in the world, and then we just died. I hope we don't die, though. And we'll just leave it there. I don't see the point in bringing it back. Man, that skeleton's... Where is that? You guys hear that? Oh, okay, so it died from gravel. I assume? Guys, what's going on in here? You having a gravel party and you didn't invite me? Looks like it. I wanted to make sure there was no dungeon action going on down there. But apparently some gravel just decided to randomly fall on top of a skeleton or something, because that chunk was definitely generated even when I was building my house. So it's kind of weird that that happened randomly. Alright, we're at full hunger. Let's keep on a-trucking. So I said I don't want to go more than 5,000 blocks, and at 5,600, we will be at 5,000 blocks. I'll keep going, just because I said I'd record for a long time. But every block I travel in this direction, I got to run all the way back. Sorry, I'm looking at the cat. I don't know what he's doing. I have two cats. One is named Loki, and one is named Freya. They're both very cute. Are you kidding me? They're both very cute, but they run around whenever I record. If you could hear that, they're sprinting after each other. And they're just play, they're play chasing. Nothing malicious. Oh man, how much snow can there be? Okay, well, I'm going to keep running this direction. If I find anything, you'll be the first to know. But I'm tired of filming and talking and running through snow. I really want to find a better biome. And I need to give my voice a little bit of a break. Ooh, cool. A little abandoned mineshaft action down there too. Nice. All right, well, I'm going to keep running. Village, which I mean is somewhat exciting. I kind of lied. I said I'd only come back if I found another biome. But this village looks to be a little bit better than the first one we have found. So let's go look at this one and see if it's actually any better. It looks like it's a lot bigger. The other one was kind of small and had no good buildings with loot in them. I don't even know if these variants can have good loot. I really don't know. So they have piles of ice, which is kind of confusing. These igloos look like, well, they have a furnace, but that's pretty much it. And I don't even think the furnace can have anything in it. That's completely empty. This one looks like it has a chimney on it. Oh, okay. All right. I'm not gonna take the leather armor there, but I will take your emeralds. Maybe you have some good trades here or something. I'll look into here. Do you have any good trades going on, my guy? No? Beets. I don't have any beets. Nope, you don't sell anything. Okay. Sounds good, man. Well, I won't bother you guys anymore. What about you, Farmer John? What do you have? Potatoes. Well, I don't have any of those. This looks like an interesting house. Maybe this has something in it. Where's the entrance? Are you a trader? Ooh. 10 emeralds for a sharpness 1 sword. I think I'll pass on that one, boss. Oh, 3 diamonds? Nice. I didn't even realize you could get... Oh, I don't need apples. The 3 diamonds is actually really good. I'll take this and I'll swap out the other one. And you know what? You'll have no idea. Good trades though, man. I'm really happy. Thank you so much. I'm really happy to do business with you. He didn't actually have any good trades. I just stole his diamonds. And look at that, a domesticated kitty. We can't get the kitty just because we don't really have any, well, there's no room on an adventure like this for a cat. Maybe in the future we'll come back and grab him, but, you know, him or her is 4,700 blocks. It's about 4,100 blocks away. All right, well, I'm just going to keep going. Like I said, if I encounter another biome, you'll be the first to know. Oh, my God. Look what I found, guys. Look at this. Looky here. Look at that. Oh, I've never been more happy in my life to see the most standard Minecraft biome there is known to man. I cannot be happier. It's only a little bit to the right of our course as well, so it's actually kind of on track. But yeah, we didn't have to go more than 5,000 blocks. We've found it. Good old Minecraft forest biome. Okay, I'm going to keep my ears and eyes open for some buzzy bees. Is that what the update was called? What was it called? Something buggy bees? I don't remember now. I had it memorized because it was really creative, but I don't remember what it was now. And I'm going to try to get as many flowers as I can, especially these big boys. Not only do they look good, but they're also good, I think, for bees. Again, I really don't have any bee knowledge, aside from the fact that I know they help grow crops when they pollinate. They will, like, finish growing the crop. Nah. I was about to say, there's no way this is the end of the biome already. And that was a bad drop. Gonna become night soon, so we'll have to make a little temporary shelter or something. Not a big deal. I may want to get some oak saplings while I'm here. And I do need to make a little bit of a shelter. So you know what? We'll destroy a few trees here. And hopefully get some oak saplings going. I thought I saw like a hut in a tree or something. I was like, dude, there's no way. They didn't add that into the game. That's new. That doesn't exist. Let's go get this sugarcane because it always takes forever once I start growing sugarcane. We'll make a little greenhouse for that as well. It can be a nice thin, long one too. The greenhouse for sugarcane because, you know, it's not something you can plant super wide. I guess you could make more than one row. But I don't know. I kind of want to just make like a super thin one, like an efficient greenhouse for sugarcane. Maybe automate it too. I don't know. I know you'd have to go back in and plant it manually, unless you use pistons or something. I'm really not sure. But let's just start building a little temporary residence. Something super tiny. It doesn't need to be bigger than like 4x4. Just because it only has to fit a bed. That's it. No more, no less. And we have one oak. Nope, that's not even an oak sapling. Come on, guys. You're being real stingy here with your saplings. I really just need a couple. I don't need anything major here. Just a couple of saplings, guys. That's all I ask for. Okay, so we will put a crafting table down in here. We'll go ahead and craft... no, we won't craft another one. And then we'll put a bed right there. And then we will enclose this bad boy with an oak door. And a couple of torches. And you know what? It's a little hut base. It's not the best base I've ever built. Definitely not. But it works for the application we're using it for. Let's just get a few more of these trees starting to decay. I know this one, I might as well get birch. I'm going to try to have like a forest of every kind of tree. I won't build greenhouses for tree farms though, because those would be very big. And they would take a lot of time. And probably more time than I really want to spend building a greenhouse. but it's good to get a little bit of this wood. All right, I'll meet you guys back in the morning, hopefully with some saplings. All right, well, that's what I wanted to see. Just one sapling's fine, but there's also a second up here. And then maybe a few more. I don't know. These guys have not been dropping too many saplings, like, at all. And people have been telling me in the comments on episode 2 that it really doesn't matter if you break the leaves or not. It's going to be the same spawn rate for saplings. So if I ever want to speed it up, keep in mind I do read the comments. So I will just break them. But, yeah, 7 is more than enough. Wow, I didn't realize I had 7. But I'm also going to get all these flowers here. I'll drop off a few things. I don't need these. I don't need 1 seed. I'll keep the carrot just because they're kind of rare. Anything else? I don't need forest spruce or gravel. Okay, so that makes my inventory a little bit better. Let me do some sorting though. All right, not the best sorting, but I put everything alive on one side and everything else on the other. This is kind of, it was once alive, so we'll put it on that side. All right, let's continue, and hopefully there's some bees in here at some point. Like, again, I really don't know where bees spawn. You know what? Let me look it up on the wiki. All right, so fun fact, they're actually in the plains biome, which we're right next to. So we'll quickly go over here and see if there's any bees. So they're a neutral mob. They won't attack you. I just learned all this in the wiki. I didn't read anything about like mechanics or how to collect them, which I probably should read. But we'll run around in here. I may collect a few seeds along the way as well. I know I said I don't want to keep that 1 oak or 1 seed, but I didn't realize there was going to be a plains here. And, you know, just to help the wheat farm, because it won't be growing while we're all the way over here. You know, we're just kind of too far away for that to happen. But I'm going to be keeping my eyes peeled, because I don't want to miss out on any buzzy bees. I don't know where they are. I mean, well, actually, I can't say that anymore. I do know where they are, but I don't know where they are in this biome. There is a horse, which is good. I don't really care for horses. They are a lot quicker when you travel, so maybe they're good. I wonder how rare of a mob they are. The bees, that is. I guess we'll find out eventually if we do or don't find one. I don't know if they'll spawn near a bunch of flowers. I don't know if they'll spawn... Definitely not below ground. But I thought they were on trees. I know they also spawn in flower forests as well. Maybe it's a more rare thing for them to spawn in plains. They definitely changed plains, though, to have more flowers, which is good. Because before it kind of just had a few flowers. We only have 32 seeds? I thought I've gotten way more than that. But yeah, we gotta run around this bad boy as far as we can and try to find some bees. It's kind of satisfying to do this, somewhat. Eventually it gets kind of annoying, but like I said, I could collect in like 5 or 10 minutes, probably like 4 or 5 stacks of seeds. I have 48 so far. I don't think we're gonna need much more. So, where would the bees be? Ha 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 ha. Is this a flower oh, this is a flower forest. We found a flower forest. Well, I'm so excited for a flower forest. Hey guys, what is up, the TheNeoCubest here? We just found a flower forest. We just found a flower forest. Can't speak because I'm so excited. Ooh, there's gonna be some bees in here, let me tell you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. I don't know what what accent is that, dude. That's like, oh yeah, man. I don't know what that is. Alright, well, we're gonna quit it before we get in trouble. Just say something we shouldn't. I don't know what I'd say, but I'd probably say something pretty stupid. Let's just keep on trucking. Ooh, the flower forest. Man, these places are beautiful. Look at that. A nice waterfall in the flower forest. Man, if I would have spawned over here, I'm gonna get a few screenshots of that. That's just beautiful. Look. I turn on creative mode like this so I can fly. And you know what? We can just take a beautiful take a beautiful screenshot just like that. A nice waterfall and some flowers. Look at that. Nothing prettier. Although that doesn't really exemplify the fort. Hold on. Okay, just excuse me there. I got three more thumbnails. So I'm going to collect a few flowers in here because there's a lot. And it's probably somewhat of a good idea to have an excess of flowers. Man, my inventory's already crammed full of flowers. There may be some we can't even pick up. Can we pick up orange? Yeah. So I don't know how bees work. I don't know if they reproduce or what. I assume that they're going to grow in trees. I feel like I remember watching some snapshot videos. Like when things first came out. Okay, I think I have enough. I think I have enough flowers. Yeah, I think I should be good. So let's walk around. That was a salmon. I was like, oh, look, there's our first bee. But nope, we found a salmon. So flower forest, I don't know how rare of a biome a flower forest is, but I haven't found too many before. So I'm going to assume they're somewhat rare. So we did get lucky. I almost stopped and turned around and said, you know what? I said I wasn't going to film the other way, but we're going to go the other way. And I'm really glad I didn't. Oh, yeah? I guess there's a cave down there. Oh, that's a beautiful flower forest. Oh, man. There's even a little flower island. Huh. You know, you don't see too many biomes that look this good anymore. Let me tell you. That's a beautiful area. We should save these coordinates. Someone save this for you. -264, 5,313. Put those down in the comments, please. Also, by the way, if you've watched the video this long, you could either put those coordinates in the comments to show that you've watched this far. And, you know, only people in the club will know what you're truly about. But you can also put the secret code of the day. Oh, there's our first beehive. So the secret code of the day is going to be 882... 882... I don't know. I think 8829. That sounds good to me. Oh, hello, bee. Our first bee. But yeah, secret code 8829 down in the comments, and people will know that you were the first person to watch. Yeah, not the first person to watch, obviously. Oh, but the first person, or sorry, the person who watched the video to this point. Which, believe it or not, most people do not watch the videos up this far. So you're part of like the 1% or whatever you want to call yourself. But thank you guys so much for watching. So again, it's 88. Did I say 8829? Right? 8829. Yeah, that's the secret code of the day. So if you want to put it in the comments, feel free. If you don't, but it's kind of cool to show off that you've watched the video this far, I guess. I don't really know, but I'm going to take a screenshot of that because it's pretty. And then we'll go down here, get a screenshot of this, and then try collecting it. Again, I don't know how to collect it exactly yet. So I'm going to be kind of careful. But yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Let's see. Let's break a few of these blocks here. Is the bee out now? That's actually a very good thing. Because we need to get a good thumbnail with some bees. Yes, here we go. There we go. Maybe like that. Yeah? Can we get them super close? Yeah, there we go. We got some bee screenies now. Okay, back into the hive you go. Look at him. He's just hanging out on this flower, having a grand time. Plop. Okay, so I assume to collect the bees, we just... Okay, that was not how you collect the bees. Not how you collect the bees. Okay. Good to know. I guess. So how do we collect bees then? Obviously not that way. That was completely wrong. Do I need Silk Touch? Perhaps. I don't want them to kill me. I don't know if there's anything bad about killing them. Ow! Okay. We got poison for 8 seconds. Okay, well, I'm going to do a little bit more research on the wiki, and I'll come right back. Okay, well, it's dark, and I didn't even notice it. I also forgot to grab my bed. But sad day, guys. We have to have Silk Touch for this to work. So you know what? We can cry in our beautiful flower forest. Again, if you guys want to save these coordinates, that'd be super helpful. -306, 5,318. TheNeoCubest signing off. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we have to have Silk Touch, so a little bit disappointing. Things could be better, but alas, there's no other way. So I'm going to head back home. There's no point in me staying. And it's dark, and you guys don't want to watch me walk home. So I'll see you guys in like 4,600 blocks. See you guys then. Guess who's back? This guy. That took like literally probably 30-ish minutes to walk back. Not the most fun I've ever had in Minecraft, but hey, we're back and it feels good. We still have everything in our inventory. We haven't really changed anything. I'm kind of sad that we have to have Silk Touch because I wasn't planning on enchanting for it a little bit. But hey, at least it's good to know, and we had a nice adventure, and that counts for something, right? But let's go ahead and fill in all the little gaps in here. I don't think there's much more. I'm sorry this episode wasn't as long as I promised it to be, but you probably saw from the beginning that it wasn't that long. But again, that secret code, if you want, you guys are probably like, dude, shut up about this secret code. I don't care, and I'm not going to comment. But hey, if you're a lurker and you don't comment on videos, this could be your first comment, and you'll also get a heart from a YouTuber on your first comment. I give a heart to every single person that comments. No matter what they comment, I'll give you a heart, so you don't actually have to comment the secret code, which, by the way, is 8829. 8829. So if you want to comment that, feel free. If you don't, it's also okay. 8829. All right, well, I'm going to end the episode here because there's not much I have else to do, really. I was just planning on exploring, but since that kind of fell through and we can't exactly get bees yet, well, there's no point in me recording because I am going to start another project next episode, and I want to stick to that next episode. It actually may not be a project. I may go mining a lot next episode. I'm not sure yet, but I feel like mining is in the works. We haven't really mined all that much. And now that we have a decent source of food, I say decent, we have enough for 3 pieces of bread, but we do have this mutton and steak, so we can deal with that. Again, comment down below 8829 if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. But while you're down there, if you wouldn't mind leaving this video a like, I would really appreciate it. Not going to ask for any specific number of likes on any of these Let's Play series episodes, but just know that if you'd like to leave a like, you can. If you don't want to, you're by no means forced to or anything like that. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another episode very soon. All right, bye.